Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to Why She Buy That? Collaboration with Wonder and Dreamer and myself here on YouTube. Her information will be in the description box. Please click on it to see what she did. Before we get started, I just want to say we have officially entered into Wonder and Dreamer 555 season, okay? I've been watching some of her videos and first of all, if you're not following her, I don't know what you're doing. Okay, I really don't. Because she is so talented, so amazing, and she's very, 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 very kind. She's a kind person. So if you're not following her and looking at all her creations and hearing her wonderful stories about life, I think that's why I enjoy her channel. Because some people just come and say, "Okay, we're gonna make art," and that's it. But she lets you into her life a little bit, and I enjoyed that so much. Anyway, the reason why I said we've entered into her season, into her realm. It's not fall yet. Are we in fall? No, we're still in summer. Yeah, August is still summer, but we have entered in her season. I was watching one of her videos. She's like, I can put up my Halloween stuff. I was like, isn't that too early? But that was just me because I'm not big into seasonal decorations, even though I enjoy seeing them. I am not that crafty. Is really what's going on. Anyway, what I thought we would be doing today, besides that long description of how great she is, which I mean, she deserves a lot more. She is such a wonderful creator here on the YouTube. We're lucky. We're lucky. Um, we're entering into the holidays, y'all. Whether you believe it or not, we're into the holidays. So what I thought we would do, this is our August stamp set. I think this is right. I think this is right. We're using this cute little thing right here. Now, I like to show you both, but sometimes I don't have mental energy to do both, but I think we're going to use this one. Now, I do want some of these will be revisited. Um, I like this one too. But what I want to do with this one is stamp it and cut a hole in the center. But I think what I could do with this is try to make a little box and then put it on top with some candies in there for maybe the teachers. I don't know. School just started this week, and I'm having a hard time. Not my son. I am. I am struggling to understand the system, the school's system, their mental thing. The communication is very poor this year so far. Uh, it's there. Don't get me wrong. The communication is there, and they're communicating. It's just crappy. If that makes any sense to you. It is not very good. So I thought we would do this one. And I love a corner. I love a corner. So before we go any further, I have pulled out these scissors because somebody is attempting to get it together. This paper was 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now it's going to be whatever I have butchered it up to be once I cut these things out, these edges. Yep, you definitely could get a die and die cut it because dies, in a sense, are a lot more easy. You just need a die cutting machine, a die cutting plates, all that other stuff. It needs a bulky. They take up space, right? But if you're organized, like a lot of you probably are, and I am not, you don't have to worry about that. You have all your stuff put up when you finish creating. You just go into your craft space. You don't step over anything. When you finish buying your craft stuff from the craft stores, you put it up right away. You don't have bags and bags and bags and bags of nonsense just laying around. I do, unfortunately. So I think we're gonna do this. Yay! Now I was going to do a background. Mhm. Yeah, it was my favorite little dot background, but I don't know. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do it, and I think we're gonna do an ombre. We did this last month, which I'm not upset about. But I think we're gonna do. I think I have more than one purple, so I think we're gonna do two purples. I am sick, y'all. I hate to claim it, but I am not feeling good at all. I am sick. What's wrong? I don't know. I just know that I don't feel well. Um, I had a chiropractor appointment on Tuesday as well as back to school. And so that's why I didn't want to try to rush home and try and get do a live stream. Um, but I'm not feeling very well. So yeah, look at this. I put this thing upside down. What am I doing? Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna try this mowed lawn, and I think we're gonna put that at the bottom because grass usually is at the bottom. But when it's spooky season, I feel like we kind of take advantage of spookiness and we go a little bit crazy. Because if you go into a spooky room like a haunted house or um, what is they called? A fun house. You're thin when you're not thin. You're big when you're not big. Your face is distorted. You look weird. All those things that fun houses tend to do. Some of the rooms are upside down. So I think during the spooky season, we tend to do a little bit something that we normally don't do, and we give all of the responsibility to spooky season. I don't know. Do y'all do that? So I'm going with green and purple. I actually got some of the Tim Holtz ink. Nothing else was there. Nothing else was at the Hobby Lobby for that new the seasonal clearance that they have. Cause they're clearing out the stuff for wintertime, right? And also, oh my goodness, I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. No, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I don't know. It was Monday maybe of this week. Was it Monday? I don't remember. Anyway, I went to Hobby Lobby and all I saw, and I know somebody told me this, and I probably shared it with y'all, was Bed Bath and Beyond. That's all I saw. Towels and things like that. And I don't know if that was a good thing to acquire their stuff. I don't know. These dots came out good. Probably a little bit too good for what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Let me go ahead and ink up this stamp. All right, y'all. I don't know what you saw or did not see. I have to go back and look at the. I have to edit the video because I pressed pause and it started playing. So I don't know what you saw. So anyway, I'm just gonna quickly cover it. I think I went over all the stuff that we did. So I stamped this corner out. I did stencil it first. Stamped this corner out. Then I stamped this and I stamped this cute little spider out. I'm using a pen to make a line, a gel pen to make a line, because we want it to be a little bit on the sparkly side, right? So I already did one line. Let's see if I can't just go right over that line. Yep. And I was rambling on and on about some stuff, so I'm not even sure. There we go. I said I have a liner pen, but I couldn't find it. Or probably I couldn't just be bothered to find it. So now I'm going to go ahead and get out some colors to color this up, and we can do that. All right. So here we are. I've got the colors out. And right here I'm gonna use my favorite thing right here. This I don't know what this is called. I just call it my little banner thingamajig. I know that's not uh technically the right word for it, but you know what? Technically I'm gonna just call it that. I'll show you real quick. And I think Happy Halloween will fit. So let's try that real quick because if not, I'm gonna have to make one. And I don't mind making one. I just don't want to. Yep, it's gonna fit perfect. Look at that. And then I already have a colored paper um, card base. So we're in the money. We're doing good. It's gonna take me a little bit to color though. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. There we go. There's your sign. It's probably called tags and labels or something like that. Labels, labels probably. I don't know. I'm looking for a light pink to go in the bat's ear because in my head all creatures have light pink, cream colored ears. Not necessarily true, but yeah. All right. So this is the issue when you stencil prior to coloring it. I think this bat is probably one of the cutest little creatures I've seen in a long time. Now yellow and blue make green, so hopefully we don't have any weirdness going on. I will tell y'all, even though I went on and on about Wandering Dreamers, this being her season, my favorite part about crafting fall stuff is the pumpkins. So many creators come up with so many cool things for us to create with using a pumpkin that it just makes me so happy. Pumpkins, apples, because I guess we're in pumpkin season, apple season now, right? I love that. It is so cool. This is probably the most backward card I've ever done because I did all the last things first, and now I'm doing all the first things last. Because we've essentially passed it's just paper. I mean, I cut out the frame. It's no longer just paper. This marker has had it. It's on his last leg. You see, that little tip has dried out. I mean, frayed open. I'm okay with that. I mean, they're inexpensive markers. And we really don't do that much detailing when it comes to coloring. Like, I'm not good. I'm not into like shading, shadows. I really want to. I've been trying to pay better attention to some of the people that I follow that do that. But essentially, I haven't gotten there yet. I guess I would have to, which I understand how light and lighting works. That's why I'm always trying to pay attention to where my hands are because the shadows fall a certain kind of way. But essentially, my goal is to one day, that won't be happening today. So yesterday I fell asleep at my computer almost the whole day. Like I would wake up and fall back asleep. Wake up and fall back to sleep. What is wrong with her? Why is she like that? I don't know if I'm tired, overly tired, underly tired. I am not sure. I was gonna go with some non-traditional colors like some peaches for the little bat and stuff, but I am going to keep them traditional. I was talking to my uncle yesterday. I normally talk to him in the morning time before I drop my son off to school because he's driving to work. I think a lot of phone calls probably transpire when people are on their way to or from somewhere. I also have phone conversations while I'm home too. Because I thought about it. You call me when you're in the car, and then when you get home, you're like, bye. You don't want to talk to me any other time, but when I'm the transit phone call. So I tend to call my uncle like when I'm home in the morning or because he works a lot. But in general, I just we tend to talk in the morning, and I just like to let him know what's going on with our son, my son. And so he'll know, right? And so the first day of school was this week and things like that. So the school is so different. It's the same school. They said that they are going to try a new process today for picking up for dismissal. We're going to see. We're going to see. I guess a lot of parents were upset. They waited a long time. Rightfully so. Okay, so this is neon orange. We don't want a neon orange after I just said we're going to do a certain color, right? And I need a little brown for this stem on this pumpkin. I bought some markers. I haven't used them yet. I don't have any space on my desk. Like, I need to clean this stuff off. And every time I get ready to clean it off, I get overwhelmed. So I'm going to have to start going very, what is this? What is that supposed to be? I'm going to have to go slower so that I don't feel overwhelmed about cleaning it off. These had the same numbers. They're not from the same, oh, they're the same company, 354, but they're not the same color. They had the same tip, but this is this color, the frayed one, and then this is that color. Interesting. It don't matter. I mean, I knew it was going to be different colors, and that's fine. It's neither here nor there. When I stamped this out, these lines didn't want to stamp out all the way. Probably user error because you see they're here. I just re-inked it and pressed down a little bit. They are clear, inexpensive stamps. But I have had some expensive stamps fall apart. The stickiness lost its goo and they started to come apart. But I'm assuming that when that particular stamp that did that came out, they probably hadn't perfected the formula of clear stamps yet. I had a really pretty cursive. And you can't snatch your stamps off because it creates a problem, right? I had a real pretty congratulations. It was like a graduation stamp set. Mm-mm. That thing was like, listen, I told you, don't pull me. You pull me one more time. So I had grat, and then ulations was in two pieces as well. I was like, okay. I need another one. But I'm late to the craft party. I am late to the craft party. So a lot of stuff that I find very intriguing and interesting is old news to some people. We could have turned that into an apple if this was that kind of party, right? We could have made it an apple. It's not that kind of party though. It's a Halloween party. I'm going to enjoy revisiting some of these stamp sets. The reason why I say that is because I do want to try that other stamp image out, but for now I like this one. This is really cute. Very cute. I wonder if we could do a virtual, not like you and me, but in general, if people do like virtual Halloween parties or any kind of party for that matter, how does that really work? I also thought about stamping that image out and just slapping it onto the scanning cut and having the scanning cut do my duty, do the job for me of fussy cutting. Because fussy cutting is really not our thing over here. Okay, so I'm going to use this purple, right? And I'm going to get a light purple to implicate the candle wax has been. That is pink, ma'am. And you knew that when you first did that, didn't you? I kind of had an idea that it was pink, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to. There we go. So I'm going to use the melted candle wax. I have been adjusting to my son not being home these last few days. And it's fun going back to quote unquote normal, but I miss him. I wonder if my mommy ever missed me like that. Although she worked most of my life. Yeah, she was working. She probably was like, good, I ain't got to deal with this girl. I don't know. Yeah, she probably was like, good, take your butt to school. And I was like, yes, I'm going to school. I loved school. My son, not so much. Now, these kind of look like cupcakes, y'all. Am I hungry? That could be it. Yeah, definitely could be it. Like, you could take this and turn it into a little sprinkle, but I'm not that creative. Like, if I was to stamp this out and have to quote unquote fussy cut this, ooh. But I will tell you, this does look like a nice little table, a centerpiece on a table. You just do this part right here, the pumpkin, this, and then you could take this image and stamp it again. That would be cool. I'm just saying, if you need an idea, you could do that. I was hoping this was a little bit more yellow, but it wasn't. Let's go ahead and stop dilly dallying and cut this thing out. Okay, so using this piece, this is from the Michaels. What is this called? Magical. It's not magical. Mystic Moon paper thing. It came out 2019. Had it for a while. See, this is how it looks. I think I'm gonna make a little book using this one. Some of it at least. And some of those images would be really cool to fussy cut out and put on other images. So anyway, we got these, and this is a Hobby Lobby prefabricated card. So I'm going to burnish this side down once I find my piece, and then I'm going to ink up the edges in purple. All right, so we're going to go ahead and ink up this edges. Purple just calls my name during fall. Purple and orange is like, hey, I know you used me 5 minutes ago. It's time again. Whereas Christmas colors don't call my name like that. Christmas colors looks just like, I'm here whenever you need me because I'm red, primary, and green, I'm here too. I'm not primary, but red got my back. Like, okay, yeah, you're right. I haven't used you all year, red, Valentine's. I'm just saying. I feel like purple and orange definitely have a place in my heart during um, fall season. And although we haven't, it's not officially fall season, we are in Wonder and Dreamer 555 season, okay? She's in her element. I was watching her make a leaf card yesterday. Because my notifications don't work. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, how did I miss this notification? Like, I didn't even get a notification, right? So I'm going to be bold, y'all, very bold right now. And I'm going to try and stencil this. You won't see me do it, but I'm going to stencil this real quick with the purple. I'll be right back. All right, so let's go ahead and layer these pieces up. Remember, I'm trying to keep everything flat and from falling on my desk. I need to do some DIY craft things. And Halloween is here. I went to the Dollar Tree. Shh. I bought something I shouldn't have bought. Shh. I want to go back and get more of that before they're sold out because if you see something at the Dollar Tree, you need to buy it that day because it's going to be sold out. And you know what's going to happen? Someone's going to take all those things and put them on somebody's website and sell them for $5 or $6, and you only spend $1.25 on one, right? So I need to take my butt back. Yeah, we recycle, right? We can't be just wasting good craft supplies. I need to protect my desk again because we do not want that happening, do we? Ruining that because I wasn't paying attention. Uh oh, what is this? Looks like ink. Is this ink right here? I don't know. I don't know. And then we go right here. Do the same thing. I like to have a sheet of paper to protect it. I'm trying to get close to the edges though. I don't know how much it costs to send a card anymore. The last time I think I went to the post office for cards alone or an envelope, it was like 50 cents, maybe 52, 4, something like that, some weird number. And all I can think about is when my mom was like, get the forever stamps because they're going to go up. And I was like, yes, ma'am. And now I have a roll of forever stamps from when they were 29 cents, I believe. And I don't know where they are. They're probably in the garage. And I was going through some of her stuff, not recently, a while back. This had to be in 2020. Yeah, it was before my aunt passed away. Because my aunt got mad at me that I was throwing some of my mom's stuff in the trash. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just wait until you come here to go through it. If you want to take all this crap back to Houston, you can. But now that she's not here, it's probably time to let it all go. Let it all go. Well, not all of it. Maybe keep like 1,000 items. Look at that. Is that not cute? That's cute. I'm biased. I am so biased right now. I'm so happy how it came out. We just recycle all kinds of stuff over here, don't we? Now I could have lifted it up a little bit, but let's see. All right, so we used this cute little stamp set. We did not use this one, but I'll come back to that one. I will revisit it probably next month. And we made this. I think it's cute. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I probably could have did this in orange though, the edging in orange. But I think it's very cute. It says Happy Halloween. Anyway, click on the description box and see what Wonder and Dreamer 555 has created. I'm sure it's something gonna blow all of our minds. I want to say thank you for watching. And until next time, happy crafting.